Hey yo, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Shut it down, son. Hating Reggie in the building. Let me tell y'all something. I need help. I figured out that I've been hating on everything since about 2001, and it's time for me to grow up. I need to get better. And when your schedule is packed with kid activities, big work projects, and more, it's easy to let your priorities slip. I know hating Reggie's has. Even when you know what makes us happy, like hating, it's hard to make time for it. But when you feel like you have no time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever. To be honest with you, it's time I've woken up from the hatred. It's time to start learning about positive coping skills, how to set boundaries. It empowers me to be the best version of me. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, then get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP, you know how to read, .com/traphouse. Hey yo, shut the show down. It's your boy Hating Reggie, and today's sponsor is Chime. Summertime should be fun, not financially stressful, like some of you suckers out there. With the Chime Secured Credit Builder Visa credit card, it's easy to start building your credit with everyday purchases and regular on-time payments with no annual fees or interest. Holla! And if your credit scores grow, so could your opportunities to lower rates on loans for like your car or your home. You already know. Listen up. No annual fees, interest, or credit checks to apply. Build credit using your own money. Get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. And fee-free overdrafts with SpotMe. Overdraft up to $200 without fees with SpotMe when you set up a qualifying direct deposit. And don't forget this, there's over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. Easily find one near you, more than the top 3 national banks combined, son. Use Chime to pay anyone Chime members or not and cash out your money fee-free. With Chime Secured Credit Card, you can improve your credit scores all summer long. Get started today at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime. Feels like progress. Chime! The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by the Bancorp Bank NA or Stride Bank NA. SpotMe eligibility requirements or overdraft limits apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal and OTC advance fees may apply. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. Holla.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes you be tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
From someone who has actually been to Serengeti, there's really no signal out there. That's why.
You ain't hear Elon Musk start up, did that stars spangled whatever?
Nope.
All right.
Tell Elon, you need to focus on doing something for traffic for the LA Olympics that's coming up. That's where he needs to focus his time.
That's coming up.
Yeah, 2020.
I mean, 2028.
That's a little off. I'm pretty sure at this point LA won't be here by the time that comes around.
LA is gonna float off.
That's coming up because they gotta start preparing now for whatever they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gentlemen, we are here.
We are here. We are here. Welcome back to another episode.
There you go. And there was one point I wanted to do a Comedy Trap House on the run where we're literally just at different locations running around.
Oh, we on the run.
There's no time like the present.
Oh, we on the run. Welcome to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm Rome in the building with me. We got Emmanuel.
You.
We got Cam.
I'm in the building, but not your building.
Yeah, not my building. You're in a different building.
Yeah. I'm at my grandma's house.
Yeah, you in a different institution.
Oh, you at one of the fans' house.
Not grandma's house.
Yeah,
Ain't she a fan, right?
his grandma's house with the fan.
Ah.
Yeah, the fan on that you see
Yeah, the fan.
flashing
Yeah.
above. Oh yeah,
Now, is it
fan
a
on.
brown fan or a white fan?
it's a white fan.
Okay. It's not that older fan. All right.
So the brown fan, that's the older. That's the
Oh,
older.
you know it's the older
joint.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The little wood blade.
Yeah.
I know it's an old fan because we had a fan like that.
Where at?
Our living room fan was like that. What
Yeah,
you mean?
we had a brown fan.
Oh, we did have a brown fan. God damn. Wait, we were paying that much money for a brown fan? That's
Man.
ridiculous.
That's why we had to get up out there.
It's just fun. It's just been funny out here, man. Like all these country rules that I don't know how it started, but people just live by. Like every time we drive, like one I just put on my story. Every time we drive by one of our cousins' house, we honk. If you drive by a family house, you just honk. You don't know they home. If they not home, if they here, you just honk. And
How many times? How many times?
This one, you get it. You hit it once.
You just
Yeah, it's like, and I'm talking about since I was a kid. So I just did it today while I was driving home. I was going to get a haircut. I was like,
And who you driving by?
my cousin house.
Okay, so it's any family member. It's not just, or is it anybody in the neighborhood?
Is any family member.
Any
But
family.
that's the only one that's on the same street as my grandma's house. So I'm just so used to that one. Yeah, I ain't really driving by any other family house besides her house because she just on the same street. So it's just funny.
I'm also in the country. I'm about to say I'm also in the country, so I have to live by those rules. But right now I'm in city country. Yesterday, which I'll get to after you finish your point, is where I was in deep country. But you can go ahead.
See, I'm in the country, so any car, if I'm outside, a car will go by, I gotta wave because most likely they're gonna honk. Like so much things happen to me. Like I've been hanging out with my great aunt. She 90, and all she do is wake up every day and build houses, knock down houses, tend to her farm, harvest her meat, and she just moving.
Harvest her meat.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the key to life, man. You got to have a why every time you wake up, you keep moving. Like, she going to make it to 100. Unforeseen anything crazy happening just based on her lifestyle.
Wait, that was the one that was building that day? She was working on that house?
Yeah.
That one? Oh, yeah. I like her. She's strong. You could tell she's strong as well. Go ahead.
No, I was saying when we pulled up on her 2 days ago, she driving a tractor. And then we just started going looking at different land and different things. And they saw someone at the church, so they stopped. And then they started talking. Next thing I know, I'm washing church windows. I'm like, only in the country. Now I'm out here washing church windows. We here. I'm like, so much is going on.
And she moves like she moves solid. Like she walk around solid. She good to go. Like
she walking, she squatting, she driving with no glasses, driving tractors, driving her truck. Like it's just funny.
Yeah. You think you could take it to the club with you?
Nah, she ain't getting no party. She into doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, that hip. I don't know. That hip might not make it to a party. You get to leaning with it and rocking with it.
She a tomboy. Only time I ever see her in the dress is either at church or possibly a funeral if she show up because she don't like funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she don't do funeral.
She don't do.
Only funeral I ever seen her was my grandma's funeral. She was like standing outside.
That's how I am too.
She ain't go inside.
I don't know. I can't remember. I was too busy crying.
Yeah,
I saw her outside.
That's fair. Emmanuel, you're not a funeral dude either.
Nah. But if I was there and Cam was crying, I would have been wiping his tears with my middle finger.
Okay, well,
if you were there, you wouldn't have been by me because I was sitting up by the pallbearers.
Yeah.
Palm bears? Pallbearers.
No. Pallbearers. You would have been back there. Man, you would have been back there with the ball bearers. Been back there.
I would have been holding all the old niggas' balls as we walked down. Walk down the aisle just praying.
No. He didn't say balls. He said bald.
Bald
Bald
bearers.
bearers.
Oh, bald bear? Oh.
Yeah, bald bears. Yeah. That's where you be back there. It's in the back section.
At least I don't gotta carry some balls.
For those listening, we are on Zoom. So if it sounds like we're on Zoom, it's because we on Zoom. So that's why. That's why. Emmanuel, where are you at? Your camera's off. I feel like you at one of your old sugar mama's houses or something. You don't want to let us know.
I mean, listen,
Sugar
man.
daddy house. He had a sugar daddy house.
Hey, don't y'all play with me like that. Hey, Tyrone, chill out.
He in there organizing his sugar daddy fedora collection.
No, that's crazy.
Stacking his fedoras.
Stacking fedoras.
Hey, man.
What's been new with you since you've been out the house?
Bro, let me tell you, it feels like so I'm at my cousin's house and I'm staying with one dude. Shout out to my cousin.
Shout out to the dude.
And I was hanging out with my little not nephew, my little cousin, right? His son.
Yeah.
And I was telling him
how now.
He's 11. He just had a birthday. He's 11 years old. And learning kid stuff at this point is what truly makes you feel old. Like if you hang out with a kid, you'll understand, okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. The way they even consume media, like he be watching like TikToks or YouTube shorts on the big TV, like on his TV.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen nobody do that. Like on TV, you watching shorts.
Well, they said that
and kids do that.
I was watching a YouTube video today. They were talking about, I think it was from Colin and Samir, that YouTube channel, but they were talking about breaking down statistics of how people consume YouTube, and a lot of them, I think it was like some in the upper 90 or maybe 80% of people who are consuming YouTube on their smart TVs. Like, so not even on their phone, like people now, so that's now the TV.
And I can see that. I can see that. Because of Amazon TVs and stuff, they had the YouTube right on there, and all. Most new TVs have YouTube right on there. But my thing is shorts, to specifically watch shorts, to see kids TV. When they come home. They not, like we used to come home and watch cartoons and stuff. They watching shit. He still watches anime and all that type of stuff too, which is cool. But when I saw him just scrolling, just watching shorts on TV, I was just like, yo, that's crazy. It almost feels like your attention span, you ain't got no attention span if you watch.
Yeah, I'm watching shorts on TV.
I'm assuming they have like some type of parental block on there. Because how do they ensure it don't go to a crazy short? Because
they definitely.
You don't know what's about to come next. Okay.
Right. Yeah, because I tried to look up some feet stuff and it would not let me go. You know what's crazy? Maybe this can go. I have a list of some topics, but did you hear about? I think Abba and Preach did a video on this, but these hoes taking over YouTube too. Did you hear what's happening?
These hoes or these hosts?
No, hoes.
Okay, I mean, I can see that because they everywhere. So yeah, but how are they taking over YouTube?
There's this new thing called breastfeeding tutorial videos.
Oh,
no.
Where these girls are now.
Wait. Hold on. Let me take this. Let me take this one. Because what's hilarious about this? So this may have been a week and a half ago.
Cam, don't tell me you showing your breast now. Come on, man.
On Twitter, I see this girl trending, and I just keep seeing it to the point I'm like, all right, who is this? So then I click it, and it was like, breastfeeding tutorial on YouTube. And I'm like, huh? And everyone's talking about it. So, all right, let me go watch this. I'm like, she know exactly what she doing. Because when I watched this video, if you seen the same one I seen, I'm like, nah, man. At the end, when
you talking about the blonde girl?
Yeah. Yep. She's massaging it and everything. I know that's what women do to get more milk out. But I'm like, she's smart. She bucking the system. And
she was using a fake baby or something, right? A fake baby? It was like a
fake baby, yeah.
It's not just one. It's a lot of them. If you
Yeah.
type that in YouTube, it's a lot of these girls just doing it, and they have like links to their OnlyFans and stuff. It's all fake. But it's
No,
like, come on, man. Not YouTube is the last place we got.
But here's the thing: I feel like they're gonna crack down on that, especially her, because you can tell it's not education. This is just bucking the system to get a paycheck. But the crazy thing about it, why it's gonna be so popular? Because I remember looking at in our analytics, one of the top videos used to always be it was one video, I forgot what it was, but all the views were coming from like the places where porn is blocked. So those breastfeeding videos are gonna have high views from them places where porn is blocked in those countries because that's all they can
I
get.
see what you're saying.
So if they was watching our skits, they're actually getting that. Like,
hold on, say that one more time. If they were watching our skits?
Skits heavy. Because of that, trying to get some little like stimulation. Imagine that.
Hold on. You saying people were jacking it to our skits?
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
In those countries. If you look at the analytics, if you go in the back end of our
I want that purple
analytics-
stuff.
No, not those videos. It was videos with certain titles like Bumpy Dick or ass, anything with ass in it. Like
yeah.
Like what's this? What it was?
Shake that ass on the internet or something.
Not even that one. Not that one. It was an obscure one. Like I'm trying to remember. I can't remember, but it was like 3 videos that always got the most, always in the top views because those countries are searching it heavy, watching it heavy. So it's like that's who they're targeting with them breastfeeding videos. Of course, the U.S. can see it too, but I know those Middle Eastern countries and certain Asian countries are heavily in those views.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of pubic hair on those laptops.
That's one. That's one. A couple of things that's funny about this. So last time I was here in North Carolina back in February I remember looking at this article, and the article was saying how North Carolina blocked Pornhub and a couple of other sites. I think Texas did too, or like they blocked to where you got to have either a subscription or something like that. So some of them views might be coming from people out these states, the states that kind of got some stuff blocked. But also, funniest thing.
How did you know that Pornhub was blocked in North Carolina?
Because I literally just said it. I just said it.
No, I'm saying, but is that did you? I'm thinking that you did the research after you found out why it's blocked.
No, I said I clicked an article and I seen it was blocked in North Carolina, Texas, and some other places.
Was that after you found out it was blocked?
Oh no, I had already jacked. I had already did my thing. But so funniest part. So Cam, when we was in Seattle for the summit, it was like he had showed me the breastfeeding. I was like, this is crazy. No way they could crack down on it. So funniest thing about this, 2 nights ago, I was just in my room and I was like, I wonder if they still got this breastfeed video up there for the same specific girl. Because, I wanted to make sure it was gone for all the people who don't need to be seeing that stuff. So I
you only went on there because Pornhub was blocked.
So I typed it in, but I don't think that one specific girl, I think they might have got her.
Well, she made her money. If she got her money and got out, it's whatever. That's why. That's the first thing I said. She gonna get her little check and then get it back.
Now let's keep it real though. They were nice. They were
nice.
They were nice.
No, but YouTube is getting kind of crazy. YouTube is getting kind of crazy because after I was already on there, I was looking for that video on the side. Listen, I ain't Jack though. I ain't Jack. I was just doing research. On the side, I seen see-through lingerie. I was like, no way they got this.
I've seen those too.
I clicked this on here, and I'm like, you can see full lip.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh,
everything.
No,
you see everything,
man. I don't believe you.
You want me to? I can send you the topic if you want to like just do.
Have you seen the light skin black one? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But I'm gonna send it to Cam. I
don't believe none of
y'all on his own.
Y'all capping.
No, you want to go. You want to go even crazier. No. It goes down a rabbit hole because they even have like Brazilian shaving tutorials where they just showing it, spreading it, showing it, back,
No way. No
booty
way.
hole. I promise you. Rome,
No
I'll
way.
send you those videos. You send those videos to Cam.
I don't need to
Yeah.
see
talk
that
about
one. I don't need to see that one.
Why not?
Yeah.
What you say? What you say?
I don't need to see that one. It's listen, man. It's YouTube is becoming a wild place. Let's just say that YouTube is becoming a wild place.
Terrible, dog.
And I'm scared.
You contributed to it.
Who?
You sure did.
You.
That's why they had to block you in North Carolina. Because people
Oh,
like
yeah.
you
Contribute.
and he got the nerve to have a God hat on.
Right. He the same nigga that came out with ass on the internet. He the same dude.
That's funny.
You dropped. You the same dude. You came out with ass on the internet. Shake that ass on. I remember that song.
He got just God on his hat. He didn't just have just hub.
Oh yeah, love by God. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in.
He just put that hat on.
Yeah, I had to because I had to feel better about my life, so I had to throw it on. Real
He
quick.
got another. He got another hat in there. Go ahead.
I was about to say Emmanuel for Sugar Daddy got a Love by Bob hat.
Love by Bob.
Nah, my hats say breastfeeding tutorials on it.
They definitely hitting licks on YouTube for sure. Because I guess they like, all right, let's see how long we can go on here, and then
I'm not mad
it's
at
crazy.
the
It's just crazy what's allowed. Because if you just know, if it was the opposite for dudes doing some weird stuff like that, that would be shut that like all across the board.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I would say she hit a jug, but she hit a jug with that one.
you definitely hit a jug. I was gonna say, going off of Cam's country talk yesterday. So my second cousin passed away on Monday.
Sorry. To hear older?
No, so yeah, she was like 60, but she had a drinking problem, and the kidney fell. It was all types of stuff.
What do they call it? Cirrhosis or something?
Yeah, it's I can't even remember. I know she was on. No, that was her brother actually died early in our lives from he had dialysis, and then that from drinking. This is crazy. Right. So we had to go to the memorial. And so I had to go to. It's out in a place called. It's in Chatham County, North Carolina, but it's in a place called Siler City, which is country. My grandma lives in Bear Creek, North Carolina. And
are they really bears up there?
I've never seen one. Okay. I've never seen one. But the country is shit. Yesterday we were leaving the memorial, and a skunk was crossing the road. I said, first off, I haven't seen a live skunk in a long time. I was like, I ain't seen a skunk in a long time. I almost forgot about skunks, to be honest. There was a big one, too, crossing the road. And how
does it look? Does it look cute? Does it look ugly? Does it look like you don't want to mess with it?
It looked like Pepe Le Pew. Yeah,
Pepe Le Pew. Okay,
Pepe Le Pew.
It looked French.
Yeah, it looked French. Like he had a little what's the little hat that he wearing?
The beret.
The beret. Yeah. But just being in the country is so funny because then I'm seeing family members that I hadn't seen in some 10 years. I got cousins that were 11, 12 when I seen them now pregnant with a kid.
Oh my God.
And just all type of stuff. I'm just like, it's kind of crazy. Then I'm seeing my family from up north that drove down, and then of course they had the food afterwards, but they also were talking about drinking afterwards, and I'm like,
this is at the funeral time, once
it's over, and I get it. That's how some people cope,
right?
But in this situation,
too soon.
That's ironic because it really is. Most people, or not most people, but a lot of people are going to drink during situations like that. But the irony of it being, that's the way she went out. I was like, I don't know.
It's a little much, but like me and my mom were having a conversation on the way there, and she was talking about, because I asked her when she lived, because when she grew up in Delaware until about she said about 13 or 14 they moved down here. I was like, how long were you before you got tired of the country life? Because in Delaware, they were in the city before she got tired of the country. She said, oh, no, I couldn't take it. She said, I couldn't take it. She was like, any chance I got, I went over to Durham or Charlotte or somewhere else outside the country. She was like, I stayed in my car. I said, oh, so I got some of that from you. I said, I got some of that from you, not just my dad. I was like, but both of y'all was gone. She was like, oh, yeah. She was like, after 3.5 years, she was like, I was in the military. She was like, I have to get out of here ASAP.
So she was in Bear Creek.
Yeah. For those 3
But
years at my grandma's
how
house.
country is that compared to, I know, like, how is it more country than Macon? Where
It's-
we at
it's
in
about-
Dry Branch?
It's definitely, it might
Don't
be
think city. Don't think city Macon, because we don't live in the city part.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Macon kind of has two sides to it. It has that
It
like
might be
dirt road, and then
it's
there's
neck
city.
and neck. It's neck and neck with Macon. It's neck and neck with
Okay.
Macon.
It's more country than that. So
But it's
this ain't the worst country.
well, no, it might be worse than because like it's miles in between things. Like, so it's out there. So she was like, she would go to school, and she said the seniors drove the bus back then, and I didn't know. I was like, so it was like she was like it was one
What?
senior. And, yeah, the senior students they got paid. So they got paid to go pick them up, like, drop them off. I was like, that's
some
kind of
country shit.
cool. That's country, but
That's
That's
country.
country.
but I was like, that's kind of cool because
That
they give
is
them a little
cool, though.
job. Like
It's
you get a
kinda
little
like-
job.
It's kind of like gives them a little responsibility, like some real
Yeah.
responsibility early.
But what happened on senior skip day? Who picked up the kids?
That's I don't know.
Or did he complete his duty first, then went and skip?
Yeah,
did they have it back then? I don't know.
I would
Let
think
me
they would
ask you
use the bus to pick up the rest of the kids to skip. Like, hey y'all, we going out tonight on this
That's
bus.
funny.
So let me ask you this: so your grandma is not from North Carolina; she from Delaware.
Yeah, she's from Delaware. Yeah, they from up
Both
north.
and your granddad. Both-
Yeah, no,
they
my
both from
granddad from North Carolina. Granddad, in
Oh,
North
so
Carolina.
that's what made y'all move down. So was he living in Delaware before they moved
I think
down, or she remarried?
It was.
or something?
I think my grandma. She had some family down here. And I think she was down here like visiting or doing something like that, and that's how they met. And she was 14.
God damn. How
How
old was
old
your
she?
granddad?
My granddad was
38.
22, something like that. 22.
Hey,
21.
let's go. Young Drake
No.
up in this thing. Young Drake.
No, it don't count back then. It's different back then. Don't do that.
Let's
You know
go.
what's funny though? What's funny about that is like when I was talking to my great aunt, she was like, yeah, back when she was born and stuff, she like everybody was having like 12 kids. She like, people had 18 kids. She like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
had to.
yeah.
They had to work the farm. Like no one else
that's
to do it.
crazy.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
popping out 18 kids.
18 is crazy. 18
That's
is
like
crazy.
in the house too. You ain't going to the hospital. You doing this in
Yeah.
the house. This
Yeah.
ain't no AC back then.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of
No AC.
beautiful though, because it's like you can, even if all y'all split up one day, like you can have somebody everywhere you go. Like you always have a lot of people to lean on and have your back. You have 18 siblings or 17 siblings. That's crazy. That's beautiful.
We were going into the graves and stuff. I went to my grandparents' graves to clean them off and stuff. And then we went to another grave site. And I'm looking at the graves. There's some people born in 1889 in there. And I'm like, and they died in like 1935. I'm like, their whole life was rough. Their whole life was just rough, dog. You born in the
Whole life was
1800s. Whole life rough, dog. This had a rough life. You were born in the 1800s, dog.
It's just a different time. But to them, it might not have been rough.
No, yes, it was.
It depends on how he was living. Like if he was like the Great Gatsby or something, he probably would have been good.
He was not. He was in Macon, Georgia.
Life was rough.
Like,
life was rough.
Oh yeah, life was rough.
Life was rough.
Because we was trying to see this land that because when I was here, I was like, hey man, show me everything. We out. Just show me. So they were trying to take me to this like farming area where they got land. And we get to a point where the pavement stops. And it just turns into a dirt road. So now we driving and it's just dirt, like clay. We driving, ain't nobody back there. We just driving through like basically these dirt roads that's in the woods. And then she said, this was a thriving community when I was a child. I'm like, huh? Because you don't see nothing no more. Ain't no houses back here. She like, no, it was like She's like, it was maybe 2,000, 3,000. I'm like, where? She's like, yeah, all the houses are down now. They like got destroyed or they over time. I'm like, she's like, it was thriving back here. And it's nothing. Like I didn't see one house.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
And we
It's
had
almost kind of
at,
scary.
yeah, that's what I said. But she's like, this is the part of town where people live. This is where they did everything. Because they
Right.
weren't allowed to go to other parts of town. So I'm like,
And
when
now it
she
just
showed me that,
disappeared.
and she was born 1934. So her parents were born in that 18. I seen her parents. It was 1800s and stuff. I'm like, life rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
rough,
yeah.
rough,
Yeah.
rough
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Rough
So her
life.
parents were most
rough
likely
life.
did they come they got off slavery? No,
What'd you say?
they might have been post slavery, right? Her parents.
Yeah, I think they were post slavery because I went to her mom's house. I went to my great grandmother's house, and it's like kind of depleted. But she said she about to build it back up. But then they were telling me about because Lolly, they used to go over there for summers, get dropped off over there, and they'll spend the whole summer there. So she was like, it was no bathroom in the house; it was an outhouse.
Yeah, outhouse.
She
yeah.
like all outhouse, no AC early back then. Like
my grandma said the same thing.
She like, you dig a deep hole and that's it. And like at night, it was a slush bucket in the house if it was late at night or something. That's where you went to the bathroom. And I was just like, this is rough, dog. And of course it's rough because we know this side of it. But she was like, when I told my girl, she like, if you didn't know you had AC, you were acclimated to it, to that heat, because it's hot out here right now.
It's hot. It's hot.
But we also have a record-breaking temperatures across the country and shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But she said you would be in the field from sun up to sundown back then. As a kid,
my grandma they've been in that house. My granddad built that house. If I think my grandma said she moved in when she got pregnant with my aunt, who's old, so I think she was 17, 18. So she been in that house since she was 18. So my mom, they done seen that house. I've seen that house since I was a kid change in so many different ways because my grandfather can't stop building things and moving things, which I don't think he should now because if he do, I think that's it. So I think just keep doing what you do. But I've seen the house shift and change so much. It's crazy because they got an upstairs, downstairs, but he built a porch. They built a pool. Then he built a porch. He tore down that porch, built another whole deck that extends the house. Then he built got a trailer in the back, and then he built like a shed to put all the tools in. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And then he built the front porch, then tore down that front porch to make it a longer front. But like I've seen it through my year. I'm just like, it's crazy. Like they just build, and he didn't go to school for it. They just.
The older I get, the more I want to be that. I want to build with my hands and make my house and all that's fun. That just sounds fun. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to taking dumps and holes and living off the land.
We can go without that one.
You'll be fine, Cam. It'll be better for your prostate.
They said the smells in there were horrific.
It don't have to be in there. It could be out there because we could just dig a hole outside, you let it happen, and feed it back to the earth. And we can grow our crops from our own crap.
I'm with you on the
2025.
I'm with you with everything but that part.
Everything but that part. Yeah, that part is that ain't it.
This is all I'm saying. The world is going. Look, we almost lost a presidential candidate. Do you know that happened? That came and went like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we buy some land, somewhere, and we start building shacks on it that are self-sufficient. That we should get matter of fact, I was thinking about this the other day because I'm seeing all these cars now, electric cars are everywhere now. But it makes me appreciate older cars. Like I almost want to roll up the window again with my own hand. Like I miss that. Do you remember when you were a kid, your parents had like the AC that you flip from side to side? All they had was like the blue going up one side and the red going up the other side. You just flip that little thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That little flipper. I miss doing that. Like, let's get that back. We should get a house with that type of car, and we know we'll always be good. Because now, if your Tesla go mess up, you're never getting anywhere wrong. You're never gonna get anywhere.
I mean that's fine. I understand that. My plan is
But
to
gas
always have.
also could run out.
My plan is to have a
you
gas
can make crude
car.
gas.
Yeah, I want a gas car and electric car. I want both because it's still gas cars that I like. So I want both. You know, I don't mind.
I will
So,
say
yeah.
the last thing about at least being here, it's weird being in your grandparents' house without your grandparents being here.
Mm.
Like it finally hit me on this go round. I think this is the first time I've been back since my granddad's funeral. So it's just like it's a weird feeling being in their home that they lived in for decades, but they not here. Like going to their grave site. Like that day is coming, but when they get here, it's so surreal. So it's like it's this bittersweet thing because it's like when she was here, it'll just be traffic.
Right.
Like people don't really come by like that. It's like
who stays in the house now, Cam? Like who's anybody stay there?
Right now is this Chev because he until he get his apartment, but he's staying here right now.
Hey yo, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey yo, I'm hating Reggie, and I hate on everything. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you too, stupid. Just recently, I realized like I need help. I need better help, to be honest. So I got questions. What are your self-care non-negotiables? Maybe you never skip leg day? Maybe you always gotta get your eyebrows waxed? Maybe you like to beat your meats, stupid. Well, you need to get on therapy. When your schedule's packed with kid activities, big work projects, and more, it's easy to let your priorities slip. Even when we know what makes us happy, it's hard to make time for it. I don't got no time. But when you feel like you have time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever. I've been hating the world since 2001, and ever since yesterday, I realized I needed a father. But that's neither here nor there. You could get better help yourself to help with positive coping skills, how to set boundaries. It empowers you in the best version of yourself. Yeah, I like that. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designated to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Better, stupid. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/traphouse. Oh, you thought I was going somewhere? Nah, we got another ad. Summertime is one of the best times to start building your credit. Let's just keep it real. Let's be honest, because you looking stupid if you don't got good credit. You looking stupid. Summer should be fun, not financially stressful. With Chime Secure Credit Card Builder Visa Credit Card, it's easy to start building your credit with everyday purchases and regular on-time payments with no annual fees or interest. And if your credit score grows, so could your opportunities to lower rates on loans, like for a car or for a home. I be rhyming. Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card has no annual fees, interest, or credit checks to apply. Use it everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted. Build credit using your own money. Get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit with your bum ass. With qualifying direct deposit, you can get access to your money sooner. Overdraft up to $200 without fees with SpotMe when you set up your qualifying direct deposit. Just set up a qualifying direct deposit, sign up for SpotMe, and Chime will spot you up to your limit when you make a credit card purchase or cash withdrawal that exceeds your balance. And you get access up to 60,000 fee-free ATMs. Holla! That's more than the top 3 national banks combined. Easily find one near you with the Chime app. And you can send and receive money, stupid. Use Chime to pay anyone, Chime members or not, and cash out your money fee-free. With Chime Secure Credit Card, you can improve your credit scores all summer long, and I know you need it. Look at your jeans. Get started today at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime feels like progress. Or progress, like I like to say. The Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. SpotMe eligibility requirements or overdraft limits apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal and OTC advance fees may apply. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. Holla.
Yeah, that's about it.
But did your family own the house? Is it just like a part of
Mm-hmm.
y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't Chaz don't want to live there?
Nah, you want your own place. You don't want to live here. Like
I mean,
I wouldn't want to live here
if
either.
you put okay. I mean, it might be because of location too, but I feel like if you put money into that house, like you know, use your hands and you build it up the way y'all like.
But it's
That'd be
not
dope.
about that. It's you just always think about our grandparents here. Is this like it's not?
Oh,
It'll never be your own, and you'll always be thinking about that. So I would. But what the cool thing about it is, directly across the street, there's this land that my cousin bought. My Chubby, he bought that, so he's planning to build his house there. But next to the house
Nice.
on the street, Lolly bought these neighbors' house where she's fixing up, where my cousin possibly may rent out to live. So it's like I almost feel like they buying black this little block right here. And I was like, my grandma was alive. That would be fire to be right here. Because I'm
That's
like,
cool, man.
she would have loved to see that her grandkids live. I'm like, if I live right there, I ain't never cooking. I'm just walking over there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will never cook. What's
Man,
the
that's
point?
beautiful.
I mean, I gotta ask you. We had a Marvel event, and I had
Oh,
to,
yeah.
I gotta
I was
ask
supposed
you.
to go on Friday, man. I ain't get to see it yet.
Okay, well, let me just ask you, Emmanuel, if you saw it.
I did see it. I did see it.
Okay,
Opening weekend.
on your 1 to 10 scale, where you was at. We'll wait to go into detail, but on your 1 to 10 scale, where you was at.
Okay. How can I say this? I like the movie in general.
Okay.
And I thought solid comedy, solid action. It wasn't the best action I've seen, but it was solid action.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best comedy we've had this year, but it was solid comedy. Maybe it was the best comedy. I don't even know a good comedy movie. Do they still make comedies?
Yeah, I don't know if they make comedies no more.
Yeah, I don't think they make comedies like that anymore. But you know what? When I sat down and watched that movie, I don't know, if I did have some expectations, definitely, because there was a lot of talk. This is going to be the saving the Marvel universe kind of movie, that this is going to bring back, everything. And I don't know if it quite hit that mark for me.
Okay.
I did love Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's. They make a great pairing, buddy cop.
Yeah, they have great chemistry.
Great
They
chemistry.
best friends in real life.
They work great together. They work great. But I kind of felt like the Marvel Disney magic is gone a little bit. And I know that sounds terrible about this movie. And I'm not saying this movie is bad by any means. But what I felt those first 10 years, and that what I keep hoping to feel, since the last time I felt like on that wave was Spider-Man Far From Home, which I felt like was the coda to the whole Marvel universe. I just don't know what they can do. It's like everything I wanted to happen, it just didn't. It's like they need to get weird. They need to get some crazy good sci-fi writers in, because a part of me felt like it's starting to get a little campy, a little campy as a universe, not just as
But
Deadpool.
y'all spoiled though, man.
Yeah,
They did it. Like y'all should just be happy that they didn't mess up the first go. It'll never be that again. They did it.
It'll never be that again.
It's like the first time we all saw when Captain America grabbed Thor's hammer. You'll never feel that again. It happened. It's like you'll never get that first time.
And Emmanuel,
well, I don't know about that. I don't know.
Emmanuel,
if
the reason why I don't know if you'll.
That's like saying, well, Cowboys, y'all did it in the 90s, so y'all should be happy.
Well,
that's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. It's been almost 30 years.
Yeah, but if you guys were to win again, it would probably feel even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could get another movie win and be like, yo, because I didn't expect Spider-Man Far From Home to be that great to me. Like since Endgame, nothing was hitting since Endgame, and then that came out the next year, and that was like, whoa.
That was fanfare, though.
But what I'm saying
No,
is
it was a good movie.
They
It was a
did
good
it
movie.
they did it so great for y'all. That's why none of these is hitting. It's so hard to live up to that. Like they did it at such a high level that it's like y'all should just be grateful for that, man. Of course, I know you want more, but you gotta just accept that even if it never got better, they did it.
Here's the issue.
I'm excited. Oh, go ahead.
Here's the issue. The reason why I'm 75% agreeing with Cam that it won't be that again. And I think we have to like just kind of button that up and like put that on the trophy case, is because think about it. Like when it started, there was no streaming, right? So you had the fanfare of going to the movies, building around Tony Stark, around Robert Downey Jr. as his character. Then, of course, they brought in Captain America. They bring in everybody, the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Like Hulk, everything. And remember, it wasn't so diluted from streaming. Streaming has it. And then what happened was streaming came, and then they tried to start this story in the multiverse and put Thor over here. Put Loki over here and put, the other Captain America, the Winter Soldier stuff over here. Like, streaming kind of took that away because for 10 years we had to go to the theater and we had to sit with these characters and build with these characters. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to say impossible. That's why I left that 25% in there. But it's going to be tough to give you that type of fanfare again with so much going on and the multiverses. And it's going to be hard to do that. They didn't have multiverse. It was like concrete character development. That was a master class in taking somebody through a 10-year character development. And then they wrapped it up they started with Iron Man and then wrapped it up with him dying and everything. Like it's hard. The storytelling is phenomenal.
No, I agree with you on that. The it's a hard task for sure. But I just disagree with that's not to expect something better or more or whatever from the artist, because this is. Listen, I've been here before. I know it can happen because it's happened in comic books. If you follow other mediums, comic books was booming at one point, fell off hard at one point, and came back booming again, and then fell off again, and then came back booming again. So it has its ebbs and flows of stories, of sales, of everything. And I feel like they can do that too. I think you're right. They just got too convoluted after that last phase happened, Endgame phase.
Yeah.
Then once they said, and then they tried to do all this stuff where they making that's a whole other thing, their little propaganda that they're doing. But, to me, it's just make good movies. It's not even that tired. Go back to simple. To me, they should have rebooted as soon as Endgame was done. After at least Spider-Man Far From Home. They should have just rebooted the whole thing. Fire everybody. Let's start from that one character again. It doesn't have to be Iron Man. It doesn't have to be Captain America. Start from a new character that we can fall in love with. Bring back Blade or something. Do something. I thought they were going to do that now. Like here, Deadpool. Bring him in. Bring in one other person, somebody, and let's reboot, start all over. But
let me ask you this. I
don't know if it's going to happen.
How'd you feel about the new villain being Robert Downey Jr. and Doom?
Conflicted. I felt conflicted.
I felt the same. I felt the same way because I don't know where they're going with that.
It feels like they're reaching. They're really reaching to try to grab a hold of something that could, reinvigorate their franchise. Because
I get it. I know in the comic books, I think there was like a crossover with Doom and Iron Man or something like that. But I'm just like, this didn't feel. It was interesting. So I don't know where they're gonna do. I just had to ask you that quick comic book stuff because I know you would. I know you would. We didn't get a chance to talk about it.
It hurts my feelings. It's not the same, but it's all good.
Let me ask y'all this. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but did y'all see the finale of House of the Dragon?
That's what I gotta watch.
I didn't watch any of this last season.
All right, moving on.
But I mean, you can break it
Yeah.
down. What was it good? Was
Oh,
it?
oh no, I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch
There's
that.
no point. You want to talk I want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Really want to
I'll
talk
watch.
about it. It ain't fun to just say it.
I got you. I got you next week because I'm finishing. That's the only one I got to finish because I caught up. So I got to finish that. And then I'll be good. But you didn't watch. You said, man, you didn't watch none of it. None of this season.
Nah, I didn't watch
Okay.
it. That's something I didn't really. Nothing really.
Gotcha.
What did I do that was like out of media that really intrigued me this year? I played Grand Theft Auto 5 and finished it. That was fun.
Well, you said you were catching up with the feed content, so that's solid.
Yeah, I guess.
I know.
I'm trying to think of any movie or TV show that I saw recently that I was like, man, that was good. I told Karen y'all
Godzilla
about
-1 was good.
that was
good.
fantastic during the year. I watched something else on TV. I felt like it was older though.
So a fan sent.
There's this show called it's based after a book, the Three Body Problem. Have y'all heard of that?
I heard
It's
of
a
it.
science
Yeah,
fiction show. That was actually kind of had me enthralled in that. That was pretty good.
Gotcha. A fan sent us a question. Oh, go ahead, Kent. You about to say
I was about to say, what about the Olympics? Y'all been watching the Olympics? You know, I'm an Olympic junkie, so I've been watching everything.
Yeah, I've been watching Olympics. We got to ask Emmanuel because he said he ain't been keeping up with soccer. We got to ask Emmanuel.
Like, we had the 100-meter dash last night finals. I watched every single one, all the semis, all the qualifying. And I'm not like one of them people that's just catching it on Twitter. Like, I'm waking up, looking at the schedule, and going to that channel. So
yeah.
I'm a junkie for the Olympics. Like, I can't wait to start attending those and going to every one. So I got to go to LA one.
Yeah, first one got to be the LA. Got to be the LA.
Gotta go to LA for sure. But that track with Noah Lyles last night, that was phenomenal.
That shit was intense.
Because it was great with Usain Bolt, like gapping people, because you ain't never seen nothing like that. But this one was good too to see like it that close, a photo finish, like.
And then when I watched the girls, I did not expect that, and I was like, sheesh.
She may get the 200 too. And she was looking good today on her semifinal. So, you know, they going up in St. Lucia because that's their first gold medal. So they going up. Yeah. She ain't never going to have to pay for nothing again out there. When she get to the airport, I guarantee you, when she get to the airport back home, you will see that all over social media.
Also, the first thing I said, I was like, when she won, I was like, her skin is phenomenal. It just looked milky. I was like, it looked nice, but when she came out the gate, I was like, okay, cool. But then them jets turned on. But I said,
she's strong, guys. She just
which one is that? Who is that?
Julian Alford. She from St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Like she just came on the scene and is killing it right now. But I've been watching everything: handball, women's rugby, of course volleyball, of course swimming. Of course, table tennis. That'd be so good, especially the doubles table tennis, gymnastics. I watched the race walk. I've been watching everything. Shooting.
Did you see the guy that went trending, the Turkish gunman?
Yeah, I watched that. I watched.
Was he as cool as everybody said? I just saw the pictures.
What make it cool is that he don't wear none of the other stuff all the other gunmen wear. Like they usually be having these eyepieces on that's blocking one eye. He just came up there with nothing, close one eye and shoot it. Like he just a hitman. That's the ongoing joke. Like they saying that he was a retired hitman they got. So this to do that and come in silver.
Hey, and shout out to the swimming, man. Them women's backs, man, them backs be wide and bro, them things be turned up.
I messed with a swimming one.
You can iron on them. You can iron on them backs for sure.
Yeah, them backs, especially. And even after they stopped swimming years later, they still got that back, boy. That back still. You be hitting from the back, and you thinking like, God damn, that back is strong.
You try to grab her hair, your hand still reaching, trying to reach.
All you feel is like you just feel like she got pecs on her back. Like, damn.
That was funny.
What do you think? Let me ask y'all this. What do you feel like? So, watching all the Olympic sports, I mean, I know it's definitely, it could be whatever, but what's the top 2 or 3 hardest events, would you say? Like, just from a wide standpoint, like, all right, if somebody had to just get thrown into one of these, like, what's the top 3 hardest events you think to?
Swimming definitely got to be up there because the swimming Olympic pool. I don't know if you ever swam in a Olympic pool, like try to do a full lap. Like the full lap, that is huge. So swimming is tiring. So that definitely has to be up there. But I don't know if y'all seen. Did y'all see the Chinese girls synchronized swimming? No. You know, after we did it, I'm gonna send it to y'all. Cause I think I saved a post of it. Cause I seen the clip on TV, but then I found it again on Twitter. Yeah. When I took the camera angles they're getting, insane. But the level, like, I think that may be one of the hardest after we did it. But how in sync they are, like, they be in the middle of water, they can just launch their bodies from upside down. Like,
that's what I said. That was going to be my answer, to be honest, because there's going to be something with swimming and synchronized. After we did it, it's too much. After we attempted to do it, is so much respect. Like, people don't know how hard it is to and you. What they don't see is, and which we got to experience, is listening to the ticks up under the water to stay on beat while you flipping and trying to catch your breath. That shit's incredible. That's
let me see. Let me see if I can send it to y'all now. I want y'all to see it now, and so you can react to it because it's low key insane. But honestly, oh, here it is. I found it already. All right, we're about to.
You can just pull it up if you want to. You should be able to pull it up.
Let me see. I can, if you send it.
Okay, let me send it to you, and then you could. Oh, send it to your DM on Twitter,
or put it in a chat in here. There's a chat.
Oh yeah, you could be
in Zoom.
But no, he'll have to send it to the DM.
Yeah.
Okay. And then maybe it was Twitter.
Yeah, I just sent it. This is insane, dog. This is insane. Even when they're just walking up to the ledge of the pool, they're just so in sync. But once they get in the water, it's just like, yo, I don't know, man. Y'all gonna be blown away.
Let me see if I can. Okay, here we go. Now, I'll go to share.
Get it done wrong.
It says host disabled participant screen. Hold on, let me send it to put it in the chat. I can put it in the chat real quick. Let me put it in the chat. Copy message. Put it in the
Get it done, Rome. Get it done. We need this.
Hilarious.
Do something, John.
Do something, John. Okay, there we go. It's in the chat now, so maybe you can do it, Emmanuel, from your end.
Let me see. I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Like, so while he's pulling it up, for those who are listening, we had a chance with Try Guys to do synchronized swimming. What was that, 2016, 2017? And we went into it like, okay, we can swim, so we can hold a rhythm, so we should be able to do it. Nah. No. Nah. That shit is different.
Can y'all see?
Yeah. No.
That may be one of the toughest, man.
That may be one of the toughest, like low key. Because even though like tracking all that is definitely hard, shock put all that, these are things that you can still do, but it just may not be good.
Let me tell you what different. Hard about track, nerves of track. If you ever ran track, like it's all on you. Like this,
that's what I would say.
Blame nobody else. You can't blame nobody else unless it's like a relay thing, but it's all on you. And when you got to get down on them blocks and they say on your mark, get set, you just thinking and you just waiting for that pop. And it's just so much nerves in it. Like that's one thing running track. Like I was like, man, you got to really be able to control your nerves when you run track, especially on a big stage.
I think you can stop sharing a minute so you can go back to the other screen.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
That's a man who's trying to figure it out. Yeah, that's a man who's trying to figure it out.
That is funny.
I wish
you know what? Probably the worst sport to do in the Olympics is probably wrestling. To be honest with you, because I mean, Because the
worst,
amount
like
of
in
smells that the international smells of niggas, that body that's gonna be all over you, is just gonna be like, oh my
yeah,
God. Can you
yeah, you
imagine
don't want.
wrestling a nigga from that gunman's place, Turkestan or some place like that? Smelling like some some goulash and shit.
Some goulash.
And
You
they'll
know what
get
else has been impressive? The
Cam,
the
stop
men's
smiling.
the
That's funny. That's funny.
the men's basketball team. Like the reason why I say because LeBron, I'm just very impressed by the age of this man and the way he puts teams on his back. Still, like
They trying to get me to do it. They trying to get me to switch off Jordan. That's what they trying to do.
that's what they like
The
because it's
more and
impressive.
more I watch this, man, it's like, man, I get it now, man. I get it, man. Ain't nobody doing this. Ain't nobody doing this, especially at his age. This is crazy.
Like he had
How
to put
old
the
is
team on
LeBron?
his
He's
39.
39.
He had to put the team on his back like twice, like and he jumping out the gym in there, like it looked crazy. I'm like, it's impressive to me. I was arguing with my dad, and my dad ever since LeBron, got his son on the team and the JJ Redick stuff. My dad, like, man, I don't think I think that's I don't know, man. It's a weird move to me. Like, your son should have to do a little more, earn a little more. I'm like, Dad, what do you expect this man to do? Like, he want to play with his son. I'm not saying his son gonna start because he's not. I don't think he's gonna start. But he still got to. I was like, you don't know what conversations they had. They might say, look, I'm gonna get you on the team, and but you gonna have to still work. And that's what all the analysts, of course, was like, he don't deserve. Like he didn't play because it's heart condition, so we don't know. And I understand all that, but what do you expect a black man to do for his black son? I get it. I get why people are mad. I see both
What
sides.
most black men do, not be there. That's what I expect.
That's funny. But the reason why I'm starting to like trying to get me to lean over it is the level of competition, man. I think that's one of the arguments that need to be said more, even though it's brought up. It's like when Jordan was playing in the Olympics, it may be one NBA player in the whole Olympics outside of the men's team.
That's true.
Now on all these teams, there's multiple NBA players, and not like this bench players. I'm like stars. Like Canada team got Shea, got all these people, like, and then even Australia, like it's all Serbia, NBA, they got Jokic out there. They got full on NBA players now. And like Canada got Jamal Murray coming off the bench. Like it's not the same level of competition that Jordan was playing when they was murdering it. Like now, South Sudan is putting up contention, so it's like it's much harder. But I've been watching every game, and the craziest part, I watched every game they played thus far. Steph Curry still ain't finding his stroke yet. He still ain't go off yet, which is crazy. So it's just like, over time.
What's the record right now?
They 2-0. They 2-0 because remember they were playing like, of course, they were playing like the preliminary, all this expedition,
preseason basically type game.
Yeah, and then now they 2-0. They it's the quarterfinals tomorrow, I believe. They play who they play tomorrow. I can't.
They last played Puerto Rico, so I think they play. I can't remember, but
they might play Canada.
I don't know if they play in Canada yet because they may face Canada once it's the finals, but they have to win gold. And they got added more pressure because Noah Lyles won gold last night. And you remember what he said about the NBA. So a lot of people was hating on Noah and wanting him to lose, especially
what did he say?
NBA. Remember he said either this year or last year, he was like, when they asked him about the NBA, like world champions. He was like, world champions of what? They didn't face the world. They faced this.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He said, we're world champions. We're going against the world's best.
Noah Lyles is a boxer, right?
So,
no,
he's a sprinter.
A sprinter. My bad. Yeah.
So everyone, it was a lot of people don't like him because they think he's arrogant because he's so extra confident. So they was pulling for him to lose, and especially NBA Twitter. If he would have lost, they would have ate him alive. So now NBA players got to win. They win. Lose. He's that Noah Lyles clip.
My dad said, my dad was like, they don't win gold if LeBron don't help him win gold. he not in that conversation. I was like, you just being ridiculous. Now you being ridiculous. That's like you being ridiculous. That's crazy. But yeah, like no, the games have been really good. And the thing is, what's cool about the Olympics is like you taking these superstars who have to learn to play together. Of course, a couple of them may have played on teams together, like Steph and Durant and stuff like that. But like Steve Kerr is having to like really, and the other coaches, Ty Lue was there, and they having a really coach. But you can see, and they got spoke to. You can see they getting in a rhythm now. They getting like they get in a rhythm like. And Anthony Edwards is like some games he'll be off, but then he'll get in the rhythm, and they starting to learn each other. So it's kind of cool seeing all these guys that just faced each other in the NBA, and like Tatum is a world champion. He riding the bench and then coming off, and so it's interesting just seeing the dynamic of like the players like having to work with each other.
Honestly, I feel like if they bench, that's gonna help them win because that's what's really been helping each game. Like when Durant, Anthony Edwards, and them come out, they be balling. But the unsung hero that you need on every Olympic team is Dennis White. Like he ain't no flashy name, but he do all the winning plays. Like this man plays just championship basketball every day.
He that player that piss you off if you don't like that team.
Mm-hmm.
He piss you off.
Like he's insane how good he is just as an overall player. Like he can do anything.
Emmanuel, I know you ain't watched nothing, so tomorrow watch the game.
No. Real quick. But I did hear, like, I mean, the big thing about it, there was a controversy. Honestly, I love watching the Olympics usually, but I just have not had any time this year. But I did hear about the opening ceremony controversy. Did you guys pay any attention to that or not really?
Yeah, I seen they were saying about the Last Supper thing.
They said it was really gay.
Yeah. They said
gay supper.
Yeah, something like that. Gupper.
That's the one thing I didn't see. I did not watch the opening ceremony.
They did like all the like what do they call them? Transgendered people, and it was like they kind of parodied the Last Supper, Jesus' Last Supper. And but they also said they were kind of parodying this ancient Greek or Roman painting of the Greek god Dionysus or something like that. But I don't know. So a lot of Christians got mad and said they were basically, a lot of people started protesting the Olympics saying that they were mocking Christianity and that the world is becoming devilish, blah, blah, blah. It was interesting. I don't know what to make of it. It was just weird.
I don't know if y'all been seeing too. Also, Dennis Rodman's daughter's a beast.
Dennis Rodman's daughter?
She's a soccer for U.S. soccer, women's soccer team. She a beast, dog. She been out there scoring goals.
She's big like him too? Like tall? Like?
Not necessarily like his height, but I think I don't know. Yeah,
but she's on the soccer team? Not basketball.
She's a soccer team. Okay. Yeah, soccer. She's nice. Her name Trinity Rodman. Nice.
All right. Okay, out there scoring breaking pelvises like her dad.
Breaking pelvises. So I guess we can end the pod with this. I got this question. It's from the fan.
I gotta go wash my hair.
All right. So it was. Let me see. It's two questions. So we'll go with the first one. Let me see if I can just hold it up. Let me see. All right, random question.
Guys, y'all know what's random question number 2. Would you rather have a dog that can talk or a cat that'll go half with you on the rent? Random question.
No, that's a funny question.
That's a funny question.
Or a cat that'll go half with you.
I had to really think about this because this is a solid question. I was like, because let's talk about both sides. The way
the economy is, you got to take the cat paying half the rent.
I got to take the cat the way the economy, and I don't like cats, but that'll be the first pussy that'll help me out with something in my life. So that's solid. That'll be good.
He
so I'm gonna go.
Joke,
I really didn't. I just said that. I was just saying that. But the dog talking is cool, but it ain't go. Now you could monetize it though. Possibly. You might could possibly monetize it and to help with the rent.
But how would people know it's like real? You know,
that's true. AI, yeah.
They might
They
not
won't
have to
believe
know
it.
it's real. They might just enjoy a character that's a talking dog, and some of them can think it's real. Some of them, you can start the whole conspiracy.
You just gotta go with rent.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta go
assuming
with
your
rent.
second video is from your homeboy from the play, the one he asked. Did you see that?
The what?
No.
That just moved.
I seen. Yeah, I seen it, but
that was a good question. So I can ask that.
Okay.
So he asked, would you rather be fluent in all the languages in the world, or would you rather be able to talk to any animal?
Languages, yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
so you'd rather have every language in the world and be able to communicate with all animals. Like,
I mean, most animals are gonna be dumb to talk to, or they're gonna be assholes. There's no reason to really talk to an animal. They're either gonna be assholes or they're gonna be dumb.
I'm gonna want to utilize.
But you was almost gonna pick the dog, talking to a dog and talk. So why would you want to talk to all animals?
Listen, I'm talking to dumb people right now, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy your time.
Why would you say that about your family over there?
You know, because his family over there watching shorts on TV. He calling us dumb. Let's see how smart that kid turns out.
What was I gonna say? Oh
man!
Because I'm just gonna use the languages more because you're gonna be traveling. You're gonna use the language more.
Absolutely. I feel like you can
you're gonna run into more animals every day than you do multiple speaking different cultures.
That's fair. That's fair.
So you step outside, you're gonna see all kind of birds. You're gonna see squirrels.
But I ain't gonna front.
And all you're gonna be thinking like, I could talk to him. Right?
No, I won't.
That'd be hard.
No, ain't
yes,
nobody.
you would. After you had the option of it, you will think like that. Because you
listen, I'm telling you, the first thing the person's gonna see is they're gonna see a squirrel eating a nut. Okay, what he talking about? Go up to him. He gonna say, "Hey, what you doing, squirrel?" He gonna be like, "Get the fuck away from me, asshole! I'm eating nuts."
Person you speaking a different language can say that to you too.
But guess what? I would feel a lot more comfortable traveling around the world if I knew going anywhere in the world if I could speak any language. If I could understand anyone, I feel way more comfortable.
I'm picking that too, I think. But I'm just thinking about it. You ain't traveling every day.
You're not.
I travel, and I'm not traveling every day. Since I've been here, I haven't seen anyone that's speaking a different language per se, or I need to speak to a different language. So it's just like, but guess what I've seen since I've been here? Deers, snakes, hawks. And I'm like, imagine if I woke up in the morning, what y'all doing over there? Chilling, we just eating. It was like, what? Hey, what's out in the woods? Like,
man,
like it could be some.
Okay,
some of these animals.
I agree.
A lot of these animals been here longer than us. Like, imagine talking to a whale. Like, what knowledge seem possibly like? What's really down there? Like, you could be some fascinating conversation.
You're gonna have to travel to get to the whale, first of all. So
of course, but I'm just saying. The chances of the animals I'm interacting with every day. Like, I was trying to give this bee some water yesterday. I'm like, why isn't he going to this water? Because he seemed like he was dehydrated. I could have told him, hey, bro, what's up? You good? Oh, all right. Let me get out of here then.
I can understand that more if you're in a place like Macon, for sure. Like if you're more in the country, you know what I'm saying, where the most international tourism of people you getting is from Atlanta, Georgia. that's
But
that's
even
look,
what about Shaquan in the backyard? I'm gonna talk to Shaquan. Shaquan, what you doing back here?
Yeah, Shaquan would have been cool to talk to.
You're gonna be talking.
Yeah, it'd be cool to talk.
Hold on, Shaquan's an animal? Or Shaquan?
Yeah, the cat, that black cat.
Remember the black cat in the backyard?
Oh yeah. Does that dog with that prolapse
animal
ass
talk the blue
I don't know.
You remember that cat?
Prolapse ass? Where?
You remember that dog we used to see walking back there? It was I think at your cousin's house. There was a dog with a big pink thing hanging out his ass. And you remember you were like, I feel bad for that dog. I don't know.
Hey, where at?
It was like, I think at your cousin's house in the back. It was just roaming the
What cousin? That's what I'm saying. My cousin?
I think it was your girl cousin, your home. It might have been Chubby's sister or something, or the light-skinned girl.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, Shaquan, when we were talking about Shaquan lived in our backyard, man.
Yeah.
In LA.
Oh, that's yours? Oh.
in
No,
in
the
LA,
black cat that be in
the
our
black.
backyard.
Oh, that's Shaquan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Shaquan.
And then what
I would
about
never
Blue?
want to talk to
I wanna
Shaquan.
I wanna talk to Blue. Blue, what's up, dog? Shut up. Why you can't stop barking? Like, imagine talking to Blue. Like, man.
The last two things. One other question, then I'm gonna end it with a dark joke. This question is: if you could fight one celebrity and take all their money, who you fighting?
See, now you done
In
changed
this
my
video,
answer. You changed my answer.
in this
From the last
video,
part.
two people said Floyd Mayweather. I said, why would y'all?
Yeah, y'all crazy.
Why would you want to do that?
Fight
But-
Elon Musk.
So
Or like
you fight- okay,
I'm
you
fighting
might-
no, not, I'm
Elon
not,
got-
not Elon. Not Elon. I'm fighting
Hands.
whatchamacallit, the Microsoft, Bill Gates. He old.
Oh, Bill
That's
Gates?
good.
Yeah.
Let me get an
Yeah.
old guy out of here.
No, okay. That's good. I'm
I'll
But if
take
it wasn't
Oprah.
for money, but look, if
For
it
sure.
I was gonna
wasn't-
say Oprah.
But if it
You
wasn't
said
for
Oprah?
money, I'm fighting Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yeah.
With
See, that's
Tyrese?
exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah. If it wasn't about money. As soon as
Oh,
you put
if it
money
wasn't
in there, I
about
had
money.
Yeah, that's why I said I had to change it as soon as you
Yeah.
said money. Because I was like, oh
yeah,
yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
fighting
change.
Tyrese.
Yeah. I'm for sure. I'm squaring up with Oprah. Definitely.
That'd be a good win. That's a good
Oprah.
win.
I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Y'all
go
must not
ahead.
see Color Purple.
Solid win.
Y'all must not see Color Purple. She was beating up on her husband, so I don't know if it's gonna be that easy. She got some haymakers. She was beating up on Papo. I don't know.
I'll probably
Oh man! All right, this is the last.
I'll probably beat up some of the kids from
You say
Stranger
you probably
Things.
what?
I'll probably beat up some of the kids from Stranger Things. That'll probably be an easy win.
That's fair.
They ain't
Yeah,
kids no
fair.
more.
Yeah, they about 30 now.
They about 30. Hold on, I gotta find this. Where'd it go? Give it. Come on now. Oh, okay. I think this is it. This is dark joke.
I know they're gonna be excited for a new episode.
Oh, here you go. Oh, let me turn this on. Okay.
Jesus.
My parents, because I haven't seen them in a while, so this is gonna be so good. First, let's get the belly on. Okay, now let's get a shirt. We are ready to go. Okay, I'm going in. Wish me luck. Surprise! You're gonna be grandparents.
Hold on. What did she?
What was that
it?
like? Were those
A
urns? Like
cabinet?
her parents dead?
Dog. Jesus.
I said, hey man, come on, man, relax.
That was a good twist. I was not
Relax.
expecting that.
But
expecting that.
in the comments, people was like, "So what they think?" No, I was
Dog.
laughing. I guess you got to cope one way or another. I guess
You got
what
to.
gotta do. All right, bet. All right,
Speaking
y'all,
of bet,
well,
y'all,
go
did
ahead.
y'all watch the BET Awards?
Yeah, we definitely gonna end on that note. We gonna for sure end on that note.
Come on now.
Hold on, I got a couple other topics though. Hold on.
No, you ruined it.
Trump.
You ruined
We ain't talking about Trump. It's that Kamala Harris going. She twerking for the black vote. The Hawk Tour girl. Did y'all talk about the Hawk Tour girl?
Definitely ain't talking about the Hawk Tour girl.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like her.
Trump did walk out to Mini Men though.
He did? No, I don't think that was real.
It happened today. It was on Aiden
today?
Ross stream or something.
Oh,
I've
that's
seen
hilarious.
clips of Aiden Ross played Mini Men and Trump came walking
That's
out
funny.
to it.
That's funny.
If it is real, I guess.
That's
You
funny.
said you
But
kind of
football-
like the Hawk
also,
Tour girl.
And my bad. Last thing I'll say, football already pissed me off. We lost our starting DN.
Damn.
Torn ACL. I'm like, man, it was the first week training camp.
He was like, yeah. He's like, Cam, like, y'all stop this training camp stuff. Y'all do walkthroughs or something. Stop.
Man. Like, how they be training? If people train all off season, don't get hurt. So they go to training camp, they get hurt. What's going on?
It's because did y'all put on pads? Y'all just put on pads? It's probably
This
that
was
too.
before pad.
Damn.
This is like
Well,
the
can't
second
say
day
that
of
I'm
training camp.
sorry.
Trash.
That sucks. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, the Hawk Tour had an interview. She's been having Hawk Tour's interviews. And
I can't.
she's actually no, hear me out. Look, she's actually a likable personality.
She's very
The
likable.
Hawk Tour thing was just a joke. It was like a silly joke that she said. And people want to like, I feel you on be like, why would this girl blow up off of this thing? But when you watch her, she was on one of the Whitney Cummings podcasts. You know, Whitney Cummings girl. Yeah. She was on her podcast. I'm like, she's more likable than Whitney Cummings.
Here's the funniest thing I've seen about the Hot Tour girl. This is Guap Dad 4000, a rapper or something. This is what he said. And I'm like, I don't disagree with him because it's ignorant, but it's funny. So listen to this. 47 seconds.
Do you hear this? Hold on. Y'all hear that?
Why is the Hot Tour
Yeah.
girl it's much money, and we have not seen this suck near kid. She ain't put a lick of meat in her mouth. She just told us about a technique. And when you really a head getter, you already know that the Hot Tour is only one of 5 steps. That's prerequisites for some slop. So until that video drop, why is she making some money? Why? Why is she making all this money? And y'all just sitting up here letting her and booking this suck some so we can see what you really got going on. Then a nigga might you might be able to validate them paychecks, bro. For real. Are you a topo ready to go the distance? Or are you a false prophet ready to choke? We are not.
But that's the same.
Go ready to go the distance, or are you a false prophet ready to choke? But it's true. Like, she's famous for that. Like, why isn't there a video of it?
It's a lot of girls that done said stuff like that before, and they had good.
But I don't even think
it just caught. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I was just saying, I don't even think she's that type of girl, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't even think she does. She was literally saying a joke.
I don't know why niggas went crazy over that, because I'm like, y'all ain't never, like, it's so many girls that have done that.
But do you think niggas, do you think niggas like that or turned on by that? Do you think it's funny?
I don't think it's not really that funny.
If I was with somebody out on the street and I heard them say, you know, sometimes what do you gotta do to take care of your man, make your man happy? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta Hot Tour that thing.
No, for sure. And you might
funny joke. It's just a silly little joke.
Like, yeah, you might be like, oh no, that's funny. But like, what's made it funny is people who made the jokes from it afterwards were very much more funny than her actual thing.
Right.
That's they were actually making funny jokes with it and putting it in creative ways. Her saying that, yeah, it was a cool, funny, quick second, but you know, it's the internet. Well, who do we care? It's the internet. So,
but I feel that dude on the phone. The guy on the phone was right. I think. That's the same feeling I feel about Kamala Harris right now. She need to twerk for that. She need to, if she gonna have Meg the Stallion up there, so she need to get on all fours and twerk for my vote. Even though I'll never vote, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just make it happen.
All right, get off this phone. We out, y'all.
Did we lose Cam? All right.
Yeah, no, that was his joke. When you said that, he got off.
He's hilarious. All right.
But yeah, you can go ahead and end it, and then we can wrap up after.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
All right, peace.